Listen, consensus is where great empires go to die. If you're waiting for your board, for your partners, or even your internal logic to validate that pivot that you know that you need to make, you have already conceded your competitive advantage. High-level leadership, it isn't about being right by some sort of committee vote. It is about having the sovereignty to defend that vision that no one else can see. Right now, astrologically, we are entering a window where sticking to your point of view is not just a leadership trait. It is now a survival requirement. If you look over on the right of this chart, you will see Saturn enters Aries on February 13th. We are currently navigating a transit, objectively, that only happens once in every 36 years. As we speak, the structure of reality is merging with the larger spiritual vision. And specifically on February 13th, the weight of execution moves into a new territory. And this is one that demands that you chop out every misalignment, everything not aligned with your vision and your point of view, so that you can build what you truly desire out in the world. And until 2038, your primary job in order to achieve your vision is to defend your position, to defend your own point of view. And you're going to do that by stopping feeding energy to the naysayers. You're going to do that by stopping trying to play nice with a boardroom full of people who cannot see the vision. Because doing so may mean squandering one of the most important architectural windows of your career. I mean, the discomfort of alignment is temporary, but the cost of misalignment is permanent. Now think back to this full moon in Leo last night. That wasn't just a mood, it was an illumination of your role. What it really did was it showed you that you cannot play every role in the movie and still win an Oscar. You've been trying to be the director, the lead actor, the sound guy. This illumination pointed out the unnecessary BS. This last full moon was able to show you, or it should have been able to show you, and maybe you'll get clarity now that I say it, what actions are draining your energy, are not aligned with the overall production that you want to produce, that are not allowing you to take center stage, that are a distraction and a detractor, and not beneficial in any way or fulfilling in any way because they aren't aligned with who you are, the leading person in your own life. And the question for you this morning is simple. Will you use that revelation to commit to what is necessary? And that is to bringing forth your true essence, your true individuality, which is in alignment with your true dream? Or will you squander it by going back to the way things were, to those actions that are unfulfilling and draining? Now listen, this is important because as we're working on this, if you look to the top left of the chart, you'll see that we have the solar eclipse happening on February 17th. When the eclipse happens, it's a manifestational point. Somewhere in your chart, as you see, wonderful 12 houses here, in an area of your life that's been building for quite some time, you will see the results, some sort of physical manifestation at the eclipses. We want to make sure that we're paying attention to what is manifesting, how it is. As you notice, we had that wonderful full moon in Leo. It illuminated you need to get in line with your role, and that individuation is the unlocking of your true essence. And this eclipse is in Aquarius. And then as you see here, the lunar eclipse that will happen on March 3rd. Both of these are very important manifestational points. So much of the energy and the work that you've done for so many moons is starting to crystallize. It's not so much about defending your vision as a long-term cycle of getting in touch with your vision, the role that's aligned with your heart, and unlocking your true essence. All these things were very important. What areas of your life they affect? Well, you may have to see me for a career diagnostic or a relationship diagnostic so I can look at the area in question and see what's coming up for you. But on an objective level, just be prepared because eclipses themselves are like a point of manifestation, the fruit for the entire nodal cycle. And that's why we want to have these cycles mapped out. We want to use, or my clients use, the Destiny Dashboard, the portal that I created, which allows you to track your progress. And you'll be able to track your lifetime XP, see your progress across all the seasons that you complete. My clients are reflect on the growth and the progress that they've made, track their progress across time, leverage their astrological timing, take their own side, stay grounded in their goals and desires, and unlock their true spiritual potential, and really start to experience the results of aligned action. Most leaders spend their entire lives reacting to their own astrological timing, to the astrological weather. But the elite, they learn to leverage the climate. You already know what needs to be cut and what needs to be defended. And what you don't know will be revealed. Will you trust it? Will you trust yourself? The only variable left is whether or not you will actually have the courage to align with yourself, to choose the role that fits you, the vision that you desire, and to trust your own impulses and your own intuition. Will you have the strength to choose you? I'm hoping this awareness gives you the tools. So now it's up to you to deliver the results. If you want to work with me, check the comments in the description below. I'll see you soon.